Hello. Why did I lose 19 frames? Why did Belle leave town? Why did I get points? Oh, because I changed my basement. Why did I get that? Okay, everything looks right on my stream. I'm afraid that it might not look right. This person's new. It's Bubbles. Bubbles is a frog, I believe. Alright, I'm exhausted, believe it or not. And it's 7:30. I spent 2 hours and 40 minutes buying turnips, which would suggest that I need to spend a similar amount of time selling. So if I have to sell, I gotta get on this immediately. I don't know if I need to. I'm afraid that it's gonna be... Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? That's not... This isn't a decrease, right? What is happening here? What is happening? Did it decrease legitimately in a random pattern twice in a row? I'm legitimately confused right now. Okay, I'm gonna read through the wiki thing as I always do. Decreasing, right? So you have a random pattern, random with spike. So random spike, random without a spike, decrease, right? So for the following schedule, it either falls between 5 and 20%, chosen uniformly and at random for each day. So if my price yesterday was 60 times 0.20 would be 12, because 12 goes into 60 5 times. That makes sense. That's 42, and if you did 60 times 0.3, you'd have 18. 60 minus 18 is 42. So we've literally... Have I ever seen this before? I'm gonna quickly look through my numbers. I have seen a double decrease. Okay. One of my first weeks, I did have like no spike and it double dipped down at the end. But what about to begin with? I'm just looking through my spreadsheet here. Just looking to see if this has ever happened. You know what? I don't think I've ever had this happen at the start of a week. Which means, like, the price has no shot of recovering to a decent amount before I'm done with the week. So, like, I need to get a spike, otherwise I'm losing. I'm losing money if I... Well, I mean, it's like half the price right now. You'd think that it wouldn't decrease again. But it could. So, I don't know. So right now, we actually have Bubbles in a really good acre. Because, like, that's incredibly out of the way. Before, we had Belle here, and it was pretty annoying. Because I do like bind in this acre, and it's a popular one. Okay, so I have turnips in here now because of that igloo. So that took 9. But if the igloo strikes again, it's gonna delete turnips. Because I think it can only hold... I mean, how many can it hold? Can it fill up this whole thing? I mean, So that's 6, that's 12. So I guess I didn't need to take that. I suppose that was a mistake, but it's fine. Alright, so Gracie is here. She's in C4, so I just missed her. That's fine. I guess I'll just drop this here. Okay, so I don't have to sell today, which I'm kind of happy about. The double decrease is pretty savage, honestly. I was not expecting to see that. I was like, I saw that and I freaked out. I was like, did I do the math wrong yesterday? Don't tell me it was actually a decrease for a 3rd time in a row, which is insane. Oh, Bubbles is a hippo. My bad. I lied. Yeah, I was like, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me I did the math wrong. Don't tell me we're getting the worst case, lowest, like, rarest case 3 weeks in a row. That would be crazy talk. But no, we just have another rare case where it's a double decrease immediately at the start of the week. So, that's not great, but honestly, it's probably for the best because, like I've said, I'm very tired today. It's been a very long day, and I do not have much in me. And if I did have to sell, I would be doing this until the store closed probably, and then I'd need to switch to New Horizons. And then I would just be like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to bed now. And then my whole day would be spoken for. Anyway, here's Gracie, the unquestioned leader of the fashion whatever. Let's get to work. So there's no Gulliver here today. And I hope she doesn't mention anything about a particular duck. That would be pretty crazy. Wait. But yeah, I guess, like, there's nothing else going on today, so... Fingers seem like a little cold, honestly. House is a little chilly right now. The heat, I don't know, the heat was not at the right level, so... That's the thing. Anyway, cool shirt. Cool shirt, bruh. That is not something we need, right? There's no way. No. Although the 2 shirts that I need do start with the letter C, so maybe we're on the right track. Maybe not. Who actually knows? So, turnips are at 42, so clearly not today. I really am hoping for a spike this week. I don't want to jinx it by continually saying it, but I do want to make some money. I've been putting the effort in. You know, I've been going crazy these past few weeks, right? I've been hitting like 5 mil each time. This time I even hit 5.5, and it was with a really not so great price. So I know I'm doing everything I can to have success, and I just have to wait for it to come to me. But yeah, maybe it's a good thing that I don't have to sell today, so I can kind of take it easier. But I also would just like to have it done. But yeah, I guess I'll get all this done, and then I'll switch to New Horizons in a little bit. I don't want to leave it too late, but yeah. I will probably take a short break. But all I have to do now is just deal with Gracie and then figure out who's going to be here next. That should be on Thursday. Chances are it won't be anyone important. And when I say chances are, I mean it's not going to be important. It could ruin my life. I mean, I just don't want to see another sale this week. That would, like, make the schedule annoying, and would also potentially interfere. I don't want it to interfere. Because Thursday's kind of rough anyway. I should just drop it on the ground without looking at it, right? Would that be fun? Be a fun way to do this. Go, huh? I don't know what it is. We'll find out one day. Not something we need. I mean, chances of getting something new from Gracie are slim, but I want to at least see her often. So then eventually we can get it. Nice thing with Gracie is that we do get 3 items per day. So if somehow things went absolutely crazy, I could get the remaining 2 items in a single day. And it would be like the biggest day ever. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about the schedule except for sales. And the sales are only... should like make sure I have time to sell. And I wouldn't have... the game would just tell me. But that'd be pretty huge. I feel like that's not going to be the case, but you never know. Anyway, we got 1 more character to go, and then yeah, today in New Horizons is going to be our 7th day, so we're like a week in. I did a lot of like calculations, and I have like a pretty good plan in place for what I think I need to do. I do have some other things. I got some stuff planned for it today, so we're going to give some stuff a shot and see what happens. And I will do that in a little bit. Maybe like around 8, just so I can have a little bit of time to sit. You happy, dog? Can't help myself. Even though I feel like I can't. I keep trying to think of other ways to make the joke, but I just got nothing now. I feel like I did not do a good job of mashing today. Obviously, I completed the minigame properly each time, but it just didn't feel as good. Normally, like, oops, hello, I did not press that. I did not press that. Alright, let's see. What's he gonna say? Something stupid? Something good? Who knows? Okay, Red will be here on the 22nd. That's convenient. He's probably the like, honestly, Red costs money, which is annoying, but he's probably the fastest to deal with. So if I'm trying to, like, you know, deal with the flow and speed things up, then yeah, Red would just show up, buy things done. I don't have to save and quit. That part's nice. Anyway, something new. Corral. Coral? Corral? Coral? Another one that starts with the letter C, but not one we need. So that's gonna do it for us today. At least in this game. Alright, so we're still waiting for... oh, it wasn't snowing or anything yesterday, was it? I mean, I didn't see anything. I'm pretty positive it wasn't snowing. No, it was not. It was clear. Very clear. Okay. So I'm gonna wrap up now. I'm gonna come back for New Horizons in, like, I don't know, 20 minutes probably. And yeah, today the turnips decreased again, but it's not a decreasing pattern. I swear it did decrease by another 30%, so it is still a random pattern, and we do have a chance of a spike. It's just, this is very weird behavior I have not seen before. I've been doing this for like over a year now. I have not observed this pattern. I mean, I've seen it double decrease, but never at the start of the week. That just feels like extra crazy. Because again, every day that it goes up in price, it increases the odds of it going down. So even getting just a decrease initially with this pattern is strange, because it's already low odds. But yeah, we were at 86, and then that went down to 60, and then that went down to 42. So it is 30% each time. So I think there's still a chance of the spike. We're just going to wait and see when it happens. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll be back for New Horizons. No Gulliver. We dealt with Gracie. Nothing new. Red's here on Thursday, so we can deal with them. Maybe Gracie would be come back on Saturday. I doubt it. But we'll deal with Red, and then whoever shows up on Saturday will be here then, and then we'll see what happens. And then we got turnips on Sunday, and then, yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. That's a nice 15-minute stream, and I'll be back for more.